Hello everybody, and all thanks to SodaStream. Time to review what has been week one in the NBL season for the reigning champions Melbourne United. A 4 overtime, 1 point win in Wollongong on Friday night, and then Sunday, where the championship banner was raised, a 7 point loss to the New Zealand Breakers. Here with head coach Dean Vickerman. And coach, I will start with Friday night because it was one of the main positives with the win. 4 overtimes, first time since 1994 it's happened in the league. What's it like to be a part of something such as that?
Yeah, it's a mix of emotions. You look back at it and you think, we could have won it in regular time. The first, 2 or 3 overtimes we had opportunities to close our games, but they just come back with amazing shots. I had a reluctance to foul because of the unsportsmanlike rule when we probably would have fouled a little bit when we were 3 up in the past. But if you get that one wrong now, you're going to lose games. So, we rolled the dice a little bit and they come up with some great shots. But, we come up with a defensive play to end up winning the game, which was very pleasing. You've
spoken a lot about the depth of your roster coming into this year. When you go into 4 overtimes, 10 deep is pretty much what you need. And Mitch McCarron came in, Chris Golding got fouled out, and his ability, or the ability for bench players to come in and play a huge role late was massive.
Yeah, you kind of roll the dice a little bit on the guys that you've had before and really trusted. But as the overtimes went along, it's like, I know I got to get some fresh bodies in there, but these guys are doing okay. Injury and fatigue were big factors in me subbing. Mitch McCarron, was huge down the stretch. Bring Peter Hooley in. Those guys had a really big impact on the basketball game. So, and again, they built more trust with me to continue to use them in key situations.
8,000 people crammed into Melbourne Arena, home opener, New Zealand in town, a team that you beat in the semi-finals last year on that championship run. And before tip-off, the championship banner gets unveiled, and we spoke a little bit about the emotions swirling around it and making sure you keep your eye on the actual game after you look back and reflect. What were your emotions when the banner was unveiled?
Yeah, it was kind of look down at Wesley and Majuk, and certainly during that day gave thought to some of the other players that have moved on to other teams and coaching staff that have moved on to other teams. But it was only a moment, and to see that first United Championship banner come down, it was a pretty special moment. And I love the way that we come out and started the game, but certainly Ty Wesley had a different opinion of what was going to happen in this game, and he came out in that second quarter and really dominated.
Right, the Adelaide 36 is in town Sunday, 2:50 tip-off. Jump on tickettech.com.au, get your tickets. Grand final rematches, you've been a part of them before. How much extra spice do they have?
I think at this time of year, our next 2 games were Adelaide and Perth. We got 2 of the premier teams in the league. So it's really going to be a great indication about where our group's at. Can we get over the hump of a little bit of jet lag and travel and tiredness, and really freshen up this week. And so our loads are going to be low early in the week, and we'll ramp it up at the end of the week. And I know they've got a chip on their shoulder about losing the championship to us, so it'll be a great game.
CG43 singlets, go make sure you get one when you get to Melbourne Arena this week, and they are selling off the rack, of course, last year's grand final MVP. And I'll ask you one last thing about CG, because he's always had the ability to be able to shoot the ball exceptionally well, even when the 3 ball isn't falling, like it wasn't as much on the weekend as it has in the past. His ability to now get to the bucket and able to make tough shots within the key is something he's added probably almost since you've been there.
Yeah, he really enjoys getting 2 feet in the paint now, and he is an elite passer, and so that obviously draws a lot of attention, and he can can work on his passing craft, or what we saw on the weekend a little bit, that his ability to finish left-handed over 7-footers and float them up off the glass, and his touch in the paint is really working for him.
Adelaide 36ers, they couldn't get it done in Melbourne last year, and we hope it doesn't happen again this Sunday. 2:50 tip-off, Fox Sports, 11:16 SEN on radio if you can't be there, but make sure you do jump on tickettech.com.au. All thanks to SodaStream. Head coach Dean Vickerman, good luck on the weekend.
Thank you.